in a time where 98% of us have cell phones and barely anyone knows what a timepiece is, the question was asked, do you still even need to wear a watch? Well, I say yes, and in this video, I'm going to give you 4 reasons why. Coming up. Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy D Scott, and like I said a while ago, I'm going to be talking today about watches. And I already know what you're saying. I have a smartphone. Why in the world do I even need a watch? And listen, I literally used to be in the same boat until I put one on. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I'm going to give you 4 reasons why you should go and get a watch or dust off that old one that you have laying around in a box somewhere that you haven't worn in a few years. Now, with that being said, let's get into it. All right, number 1, convenience. Who in the world wants to have to dig in their pocket every time they want to know the time? Like, it takes so long. And I mean, who just wants to have to pull out their phone every time they want to see the time? I don't know. It's too much. Think about this. What about those times where you pull it out of your pocket, you look at the time, you put it back in your pocket, and you forget what the time is that quick? Now you have to do what? Pull it back out of your pocket. I know that's happened to you. Don't lie to me. When it comes to convenience, when someone asks you the time, someone walking by or someone that you know, they just say, hey, do you have the time? What's the time? It's just a flick of a wrist. Flick of the wrist, all right? Convenience. Number 2, style. When you put on a nice watch, it takes that outfit to a whole nother level. It just adds something else to the outfit, not even all the time just visually, but almost on a subconscious level. Like a nice watch, people notice it without noticing it, if that makes sense. So it's style. Now also, it's really a nice accessory touch to the outfit. So along with your rings, if you wear rings, wedding band or other rings, along with those bracelets, along with that nice necklace that you have, it adds on to those accessories and completes that look. A nice watch will really just up the style of an entire outfit. Also, before I forget, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. On this channel, you'll find men's fashion and style tips, along with having a good mindset and confidence in what you do every day as a man. So if any of those sound interesting to you, make sure you ring that bell as well so that you don't miss any of the episodes. And with that being said, number 3, compliments. Like I said earlier, it doesn't matter what you have on. You can have on a t-shirt and some jeans. If you have on a nice watch, the compliments will come in and you don't even realize it. You could be going out throughout your regular normal day and somebody's gonna stop and say, hey man, that's a nice watch. Last week I was in Walmart, right? Yeah, Walmart. But anyways, I'm walking with the cart and a guy came from the other side of the aisle just to tell me, hey man, that's a nice watch. It caught my eye from all the way over there. Of course, I was like, oh man, thank you so much. We had a short conversation and I was on about my business. So with that being said, it's also a great conversation starter. Along with the compliments, it can spark conversations with people that you might want to talk to or need to talk to, and they'll talk about that watch. And you can go into the conversation through the watch. So you didn't have to have an awkward, hey, nice party, huh? Or whatever. The watch did it for you because it spoke volumes. And also, certain people will respond differently when you have on a nice watch to you. They'll respond differently to you. And so it might not always be about that, but in certain situations, having a nice watch can get you the job. Unfortunately, but listen, if I'm here to spit you the real. There are guys that they only moved up in the company because they had on a nice watch. Maybe it was some other stuff outside of that. I'm just letting you know what goes on, okay? And I'll leave this number 3 with this quote right here. It's better to be looked over than to be overlooked. The last one here, number 4, is something to pass down, an heirloom. All right, so you might not be able to pass down a throne, an heir to the throne. You might not have that, but you could have a mid-level watch that withstood the test of time, the years you've been on this earth, that you can pass down to your family, your son, your daughter, whatever, that it has stories behind the watch. And for me, that's a beautiful thing, that you can pass down something that they can be thankful for and have forever as something to remember you by. Not necessarily something super expensive, but something that holds great value that you can tell all those stories behind as well. Now, these are the couple tips that I had at the very end. The reason that I want to tell you one specifically, this one right here, is because I see it all the time, and sometimes you just want to say something, but people nowadays are so finicky with trying to tell you what to do and all that stuff, so I just normally don't say anything. But I thought I'd tell you guys, you wear the watch on the opposite hand that you write with. So if you're right-handed, your watch should always be on your left wrist. Now, vice versa, if you're left-handed, it should be on your right wrist. I can't tell you how many times I see guys in the stores and out and about, and they're signing the check, and it's with the hand that their watch is on. Now, small, minute details, but to the people who know, it matters. And so I don't want you to be out here and being looked over because you didn't know to have your watch on the other wrist. Now, with that being said, if you don't want to, listen, we're in the 21st century, do what you want. I just want to let you know. All right, last tip, there might be somebody who's like, look, I don't really like all those, classic watch looking, it's not my thing. Just go ahead and get a smartwatch then. Get you an Apple Watch, and now you're still connected. For those who want to still feel connected to, their smartphone, get a smartwatch. If you're an Apple user like myself, get yourself an Apple Watch. If you have the other thing, I'm not gonna do you like that. If you have an Android, you have other smartwatches as well that you can use, and at least you have a watch. So again, if you don't like the classic looking watches, get a smartwatch. It's cool. They got different faces, so depending on how you feel that day, you can change the face of it, and you'll be able to keep going in life. But at least you have a watch on your wrist. All right, so those are the 4 reasons why I feel like you should still wear a watch. Now, if this video brought you any type of value, go ahead and give your boy a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, feedback, or something that you want me to talk about in future videos, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. Look, I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.